Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here, coach of the Bronx Beartics with my week 2 APA battle. This time we're taking on Beartics, coach of the Boston Weedles. So I encourage you to check out his channel. His link will be down below. If you guys missed the team builder, feel free to check it out. Honestly, like I said in the first week, I'm honestly just having fun with this. I don't want to take it as seriously as I did, or as I am the P4G kind of, and GBA, like it just leagues in general. I think this is like a cool down league for me. So I'm excited to play because, like I said, I wanted to use Rattata because it has a mustache and things like that. So while I am gonna try and win with everything, I'm not. How do I say it? I'm not spending like hours on prep or anything. I'm just building and using what I think would be cool, what'll work, and hopefully, what I'm hoping today is we get a KO on Feral Seed with All Out Pummeling, Alolan Rattata. Perfect. No Mankey is amazing. I have Kebia Berry on my Snubble. Yo, I love Rattata. Rattata has like no answers on his team. I almost wrote down Rattata. Feral Seed. Scraggy. Coughing. Frillish. Cranidos. Solosis. So yeah, Rattata is awesome in this. My Diglett traps Cranidos. Can potentially trap Scraggy, I guess. But we're definitely leading off a Rattata. And if he leads off with Pharaoh, I click All Out Pummeling turn 1. It's just good in general versus him. I kind of regret not having Intimidate on my Snubble now. I was bulk up Kebia Berry, which is also okay here. Because I popped my Kebia Berry and I steal Coughing's item. That's still good. I have Rattled because I didn't want to give the Mankey a Defiant boost. A mon that's super good here is my bulk up Timber, which I didn't bring before in week 1. But in week 2 it's definitely really nice. Let's see how he wants to lead. This music is fire. This is Ultra Necrozma music? Necrozma. Alright, let's see how MV it does that lead matchup. Smash and dash. That's Cranidos. This is tough because I could Oko Cranidos turn 1. But it's also, if it's Jolly, on level 100 it has 236 speed. Okay. If it's Jolly, we speed tie. Is it worth to get rid of his potential rocker? What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go Blunder my Intimidator and just Volt Switch. I think that's the better play. Ideally, he doesn't go hard Feral Seed. Then I'm going to regret. I'm thinking he go Coughing here, if anything. But I'd really regret not going for All Out Pummeling turn 1 on this. Yeah, we get in Chinks. We get off Intimidate. We can get a Volt Switch off. He can just go for Rocks too if he wants to. Like, my all-out pummeling is good in general here, so it looks like I switched or he's just not faster. He could just be Scarf. Let's see if little Blunder over here can take it on. Nice Intimidate. Goes right for Head Smash. This is going to blow me away depending on the set. We ate that up and we get our Berry Juice. I think he's Scarf Cranidos. So I get my Berry Juice, which is awesome. And I can, if he goes for another Head Smash, Recoil plus Volt Switch will knock him out. And I get to keep momentum. He didn't bring his ground type either. And I can go for Thief later and steal something's item. So let me put Cranidos. I'm gonna assume Scarf. Scarf question mark, Head Smash at about 60%, 55%. 55%. Look at little Blunder coming through. I can calc that too. Because I'm bold, max. Cranidos. Low cup choice Scarf. Head Smash. Yeah, that's definitely scarf damage. Oh, that's not. Wow, really? So that's just sheer force non-life orb? That's odd. Alright, well, it wasn't a scarf. Okay. I have two options right here. I could either pick up my KO or pick up my KO. I'm definitely picking up my KO right now with the Okay, so like I said, I have two options here. I want to pick up my KO with Timber because that doesn't invite in Wheezing. If I go Wingle, that invites in Pharaoh, and I want to all-out pummel that. Alright, so we're actually going to get in Wingle, and I'm going to pull a double. This is actually super risky, but I'm going to go off the assumption that he's going to double out into Pharaoh, because I don't think it makes sense to throw this thing away. I'm definitely faster, and you have a good switching in Pharaoh, and I'm going to double out to Envy, my Rattata. Because again, I want the KO on Pharaoh. I want to prevent hazards if I can. I have no idea what type of Cranidos that was, by the way. But I don't think it makes sense for you to stay in here, because I'm definitely faster. I should calc -1 head smash, huh? If I calc that on Rattata, it's going to die, and then he's going to go for it, and I'll be sad. So I'm not going to bother calcing it. I calced it. It does 115 min. I'm sad. It just doesn't make sense to not save this. Like, I feel like you can get a free switch into your Pharaoh right now. And I think by me doubling into Rattata, it makes me think maybe I think he would go Frillish. So he might think that, and then my all-out pummeling can KO it. Basically, I'm just trying to prevent hazards. If I were him, I'd for sure go Pharaoh here. But if he goes for head smash, Rattata goes down, assuming he doesn't miss, and Recall will knock him out. So Cranidos KOs itself. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go Pharaoh. Go Pharaoh. Yes. Come on, go Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Spiky Mikey sounds just like a Pharaoh. Alright, so like the cool thing, like I said, about this double is my opponent might have thought I was predicting him to go Frillish. So what I can do is go right for the all-out pummeling. I'm Adamant Nature, and according to the calc, it always knocks out Eviolite Pharaoh. 100% minimum to 84 HP, 108 defense Impish. And it does 100 to 118. So I'm ideally, like I said, I'm hoping for that. Plus Crunch doesn't knock him out. He knows that doesn't. He should know I don't get Fire Fang. Give me this KO, please. I made this double for this play specifically. Give me the KO. As well as if he's Berry Juice, I still don't knock him out anyway. Come on, man. And the great thing is about Z-moves, it's still hustle boosted, but it can't miss. Yes! Pick up that KO, Rattata. Go ahead and punch the hell out of this thing. This is like the best start I think I could deal with. Not only do I lose my item already on Shink, so I could thief something, but if I'm calculating this right, it does 100 minimum. And if he's Berry Juice, he's gonna die 100% anyway, but it's if Violet does 100 min. Come on, buddy. Going down too slowly. There we go. There we go. Pharaoh C goes down. Rattata. So I think we just prevented any hazards from going up, which is awesome. And Rattata is now safe to spam Double Edge and Crunch. So that's awesome too. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, I feel. Just a little bit. Because he can easily go Coughing now. Oh, I'm so happy that worked out the way I pictured it. Rattata KO's Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Oh, so nice. Shout out to Logic. Pharaoh Seed. Not the rapper, but like the logic behind his switch and mine. Like that switch, that play works if we're on the same wavelength as your opponent, or mainly like if just thought process makes sense, right? I think I explained it well. If I go Wingle, you're fearing a water move. The double out to Rattata might be thinking, I'm predicting you to go Frillish, expecting a water move, which gets Pharaoh safely, and typically Pharaoh cannot be knocked out. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that worked out. I'm very happy that worked out. Also, this opens up a huge, huge, huge door for my Wingle, because my Wingle is Scald, Air Slash, Agility, Roost. An awesome door opened up for Wingle. Scruffles. Scraggy comes out. It's Intimidate Scraggy. Intimidate Scraggy. I'm gonna go out into my blunder the Shinx first because I have my own Intimidate and I can potentially roar him if anything, or Volt Switch. I think roar is a better play though, depending on what he does. Intimidate Scraggy, huh? Because Rattata, though I am faster even with Madam in nature, and I can hit him really hard with a double edge, it's not worth it right now. Because if I miss and he KOs me. Choppleberry, it runs Choppleberry? Interesting. Oh, that's Scrafty. Double edge is 68 to 81. My gosh. But yeah, I can get in my my Shinx. Get off the Intimidate on him. And either Volt Switch, because I don't have to roar him necessarily. I can actually get some chip damage on him first. And Volt Switch out in the Snubble. As he goes right for Dragon Dance. Yeah, like I can Volt Switch and bring out my my Snubble. And I also have Timber as a check too. So I'm actually going to Volt Switch. And I want to see how he reacts to this. Because he's not Moxie, so that makes it a little bit easier to deal with, I think. At neutral, Scraggy, I want to make it Z Poison Jab. To my Snubble. Acid Downpour does not knock out Snubble because I am running a Pokeball Berry. Okay, so we can Volt Switch either way. And if he Dragon Dances again, I Volt Switch out into Timber to scare it and then go back out into my Shinx as fodder. Yep. It's the same thing. And I scout for all out pummeling by doing so, and I also neutralize the Intimidate again. Trying to think about +1. How much does that do? +1 does 100% minimum, so. Go to Chimpact to Timber. I got my damage off on this thing as well. Double right back out into my my Shinx just to neutralize its attack stat as well. The scouts for high jump kick too. Scouts for high jump kick. I can go for play rough. Might come down to my Rattata hitting buttons, attacks, but again, Kratos is never an issue because I have Mach Punch to check it, and this thing is just nasty too. He might go for high jump kick here, or Z's and headbutt or something like that. Look how cool Timber is. But yeah, basically, Drain Punch into Mach Punch will always knock. Look how cool Timber looks. What is with this guy? Like a buff Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's so cool. Does nobody see how cool? I mean, okay, Scraggy looks cool as hell too. But look at this boy. I would not want to run into that dude. Because I probably stepped on him by accident, to be honest. But I think Scraggy's going to pick up the KO though. He's either going to go Coughing, which Shinx deals with, and it can go for the Thief and steal Coughing's of Light, which I'm hoping for. Or he's going to go for the high jump kick / all out pummeling. Thing is, Timber eats every hit anyway, but because I'm impish, but it's not worth this thing getting weakened when it's honestly like one of my best Pokemon in the. And he doubled. I'm assuming Coughing. Smash and dash. That's cool too. I think he used that as fodder or as a. He used it as a pivot. I'll just Volt Switch here. I'll let him knock me out if anything. If he goes for Head Smash, he'll go down to recoil. Head Smash can also miss. If he goes for anything that's not Head Smash, I can Volt Switch anyway. Yep. So that'd knock me out. Goodbye. Kratos goes down to recoil. Recoil gone. I just crossed over recoil. Let me write that down again. Scrafty is at about 70%. Coughing, Furlish, Solosis. I don't see a downside of going out into to Wingle. I really don't see a downside of going out to Wingle. It's a Violet too. It can scald everything. It can burn. Coughing. Coughing goes down, and if it sounds like coughing. Yeah. I've seen that. So I can scald coughing. Now coughing could very well have the Thunderbolt. I believe it learns that. I know the other one does. It's evolution. Thunderbolt. Which will always knock me out, but Scald does a good chunk. 33. It's worth going for. Again, he doesn't switch in well to Scald anyway. If you go Furlish, I don't care too much because I have Air Slash as well to do some damage. Coughing eats this. Wow. I eat Sludge Bomb though decently well. And the damage on Coughing is more important for me because, again, he doesn't deal with Rat Attack for one. Like, Rat Attack actually picks up him KOs soon. Soon. It's going to start picking up those KOs, especially if Coughing takes literally any damage and Coughing dies to Double Edge. Oh, we get the Scald Burn too. He does have the Sludge Bomb. He gets the poison on me, so a nice little trade over there. There's a little one. As I'm not in danger of being KO'd by this Coughing, even with a crit, I'm gonna go for Roost here. A little bit, try and wear him down a little bit more. He might just spam Sludge Bombs. It does get access to Toxic Spike. I wasn't sure. But then he's just giving me a Guts boost, so I'm okay with that too. And then I can just spam Air Slashes. Not going for flinches necessarily, but the fact that it hits Furlish too. So the cool thing is, Coughing dies to any attack Rat Attack goes for, 80% of the time. And I do get the flinch, unfortunately, for my opponent. What does Solosis get? It does get Calm Mind. Solosis is the same thing as Renewing Bliss. Let me just not risk missing. No point in not going for Scald. If he switches, he switches. But, like, yeah. So Wingle picks a KO on Coughing. Wingle kills Coughing. Nice. All he has left is Scraggy, Frillish, and the Solosis. Now let me calc some stuff on Solosis. Because I'm not worried about losing to Solosis. Oh, it's just Trick Room full out attacking. That's Psychic Thunder. This moveset's fire. It's Psychic Trick Room Thunder Recover. I love it. Now, if it is Scarf Frillish, which is something he could have brought versus me, or he could bring versus me, I still have Sucker Punch and Scarf Diglett. Let's see. I don't know a move that Furlish could lock itself into to win either. Because again, like, as long as Rat Attack hits all of its attacks, I feel like we win. It also comes down to like Scrafty, like, and stuff like that. The interesting thing about Scrafty too is that, like, if it goes for knockoff, I get my rattled boost on Snubble. Like, if it wants to go for knockoff, I feel like you wouldn't go Scrafty here though because I'm going for Air Slap. Yeah, you go Furlish always. But this is not Furlish. You can Scald. Again, I have Guts boosted knockoff in the back, and I have Rattatas Hustle boosted knockoff. So this should do about 50. My opponent is not running Eviolite, that's for sure. That's for sure not a Violite. I'll let him knock me out now. Trick Room, Solosis. No Violite. Trick Room. I think if it's Life Orb, I'm pretty sure Snubble's gonna die. Wow. Life Orb knocks out Snubble for sure. So I go Rattata and I click Sucker Punch. Signal Beam. Oh, he's trying to predict my Rattata. No, I didn't. That might knock me out with Life Orb. Nope. I didn't feel like I had the need to. So I wasn't gonna risk my Rattata right there. Anyway, he gives me Solosis. I feel like that could have been really bad, especially with Sucker Punch missing and stuff. So Wingo KOs. I get him because he's in the back, less Pokemon and whatnot, and he's thinking he's losing. So I understand the thought process of trying to predict there. I definitely do. But again, I didn't think I needed that Mon at all. Is this Specs? It might be. Water Spout? It could be Specs Water Spout. What if it is? Bum, 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 bum. This music is fire. Hex is another option my opponent could have, which would do a lot. There are 3 turns stricken left, excuse me. What are you going for here? Da-da-na-na-na-da-na-da. 3 turns, check him left. There'll be 2 after this. I am faster because he is Scarf Frillish. Oh! Or he just reset the Trick Room. Wait, what? It's Scarf Recover Frillish. That's literally the only way. So I can Roost here. It is Scarf Frillish. That's crazy. Alright, well, Wingo might actually be able to put in the work then. Because I Roost. Scarf Frillish, man. Unless I'm blind and I don't see it. It says Trick Room 2 turns. But I mean, I go for Roost. He goes Scraggy. Oh, if he goes Scraggy, I'm going Snubble. I'm going hard Snubble because that's the last turn of Trick Room. And I get my boost too. Woo! Get my Rattle boost if he goes for Knockoff. I don't think I EV'd this thing wrong. One more turn. There's an Air Slash here because I lose nothing from it. Is it Scarf? It's supposed to be Scarf Trick. I think he thought he'd go down and I'd be faster. I'm modest though. Or well, maybe what he's trying to do is win with the late game, so he's gonna sack Scrafty and then go for a sweep from there. Yeah, so he goes hard Scrafty now on this modest Air Slash. I wonder how much this does. Again, it's modest. I have 2 chances to pick up the KO here too. And Trick Room ends his turn, so this might just KO, depending. Yep, Wingo picks up Scrafty too. Oh my gosh. Scraggy, excuse me. Wingo. I get what he's going for. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. He's trying to Water Spout sweep me. Because it's Scarf. So it made sense why he did what he did. But the thing is, first off, Wingo might just live, and I have Scarf Diglett too to click Earthquake. So I'm assuming he's just going to click Water Spout here. He's going to go off Sucker Punch missing and try and sweep with that. See, a lot of things would have been, yep. See, a lot of things would have been very different had he had he not signal beamed. And trying to predict there. I see him with that Scarf Water Spout. Hey, but that doesn't matter because I have Scarf Diglett. I mean, even if I was Sash Diglett too, it'd be helpful here. But we go for the Scarf Earthquake. Weaken his Water Spout. Go Rattata to finish him off. Rattata put in so much work. I'm so happy. So did Wingull. Yeah, nice Scarf Earthquake. So I understand his thought process there, but now the Water Spout is incredibly weak. I mean, it's just still knock out Diglett. I'd be really unimpressed if it didn't. Oh man, Diglett, you beast. Then again, Water Spout is ridiculously weak right now too. So Diglett's going to be able to pick up the KO right now on Frillish with Earthquake. EQ KO. Diglett. Nice. Hey, so we win. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy that Rattata ended up working out. I'm so happy that Rattata ended up working out. That was a lot of fun. And, yeah, anyway, we're going to end it there. I might be doing the interview with him. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually asked him. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And check out his channel. Like I said, if we have an interview, you guys can go ahead and check it out. It'll be after the video anyway. But I'll see you guys. Alright, guys. So we are here with the interview with Miticus. He can say hi.
Hey, man. What's up? How's it going, guys?
Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. We just had our game, obviously. And, you know, this is where we kind of just talk about it. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm just so hyped. Like, the Rattata was the first Pokemon that came out on my team, and I specifically wanted it for that Pharaoh. Like, just for that Pharaoh. And I was really hoping I nabbed it.
Dude, I didn't expect it. What move was it? Let me...
Reversal.
So
it does, yeah, it does 100 min to...
Oh, yeah. So during prep, man, I never even crossed my mind. I looked at, like, the fighting coverage, and I was like, doesn't look very threatening. So, yeah, it took me by a complete surprise.
That's why, so, like, the thought process of that turn when I brought in Wingull on, because I really didn't want you to switch, and I really didn't want you to think about it. So, like, when I brought in Wingull on Cranidos, the reason I doubled was because I figured if you saw me double out to Rattata, and you went Pharaoh, you might put together that I went Rattata because I expected Frillish, right, on the water move.
Right,
so
right.
that makes a lot of sense, right? So I was really hoping that you go along with that thought process. And when you brought out Pharaoh and I all out pummeled it, I was just so happy.
Dude, yeah. Dropped. I was just like, I was during the animation. I'm just there like, I think it's fighting Z, but I don't think this is gonna kill, and it just dropped me. I was like, God, I was berry juice, so I was like, you know, it might take me down to like 5 HP or something, maybe 4. I'll get it right back up and I'll be good to go. But nah, man, Pharisee just fell over on its side.
Even if it was a Violet, it is like 146 min to berry juice. If it was a Violet, dude, 100 min, I was really hyped.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And honestly, Alolan Rattata was just a problem for my team all the way around. Yeah. For Solosis and for Frillish as well.
Yeah, when I saw the scald damage on Solosis, I was like, that's definitely not a Violet. It would only do about 40. I get your signal beam there, but
yeah,
because you were in the back, so you feel the need to make plays and whatnot. But and
yeah,
if you got Rattata, it could have been terrible for me. But my thought process was I don't risk Rattata because he has 2 Pokemon weak to Dark, and
right.
I mean even then using Rattata itself is a risk because of the hustle, but. Had I gone hard to it, you obviously would have knocked it out. I just clicked Scald there because I was like, let Wingull go down. I feel like I can win. And like I was also like I see your pokeaimMD, which is what I expected you to do. So like when I was playing with Shinx versus that Mon, I kept Volt switching out into a Timber to sack Shinx to go out into Snubble because of my Kebia to live it because I live in neutral and always.
Right.
And I knock you out with Play Rough assuming I hit. But I was also hoping I ran Rattled over Intimidate because. Your Mankey scared me a lot.
Yeah.
That's also why I ran like Scarf Diglett this week.
Yeah, I was not expecting the Scarf Diglett at the very end there. I was like, we might get one more kill because I'll hit him and he might get taken out by poison or whatever. And then you got son of a gun. It's like I was just hoping so much to get one more kill. and I got robbed of it. But I went for a pain split on that flinch. I don't think it would have made any difference with the, in the end game at all, but may have been able to take that Wingle out a little quicker.
Yeah, for sure. No, I apologize for that. I mean, I went for air slash just because it covered all
Oh
switches.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to flinch you. I mean, I talked about how it can flinch, but he just covered all the switches, and yeah, I just thought Rattata was a really good bring because it kind of 2-hit KO'd / Oko'd everything on your spot, especially with the Z reversal, and like I had double edge too, so even if double edge like double edge works with reversal as well, in a sense that I'm weakening my HP, but
sure.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny when you switched in Shinx for the first time on that head smash. I turned around and was kind of doing some calking. Never saw the berry juice pop, so that's why I went for the Zen headbutt. I was like, oh, out, and I clicked it and looked at your HP and it was full again. I was like, oh no.
So you thought I was like at 5? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, Zen headbutt. That'll do it.
I thought you maybe expected Timber.
No, I just clicked it and was like, just in case a switch happened. I was just like, I'm just gonna go for the Zen headbutt, and because I didn't want to take any more recoil, and yeah, that didn't that didn't turn out so well for me.
Yeah.
Gotta pay attention.
That's the big thing about Wi-Fi, man. You gotta be watching. That's why I write it down, because like I definitely do not pay attention when I play a little bit.
Yeah. And so, did you think my Cranidos was scarfed?
I did until you clicked Zen headbutt. I was like, okay, that's scarf damage. That's jolly damage. It has to be scarf. And I was like, wait, Zen headbutt. Okay.
Yeah, I actually was gonna change out at the last minute and put rocks on him instead, but would have made.
Yeah, no,
might be
I think T-Spec were a little bit more annoying than rocks in general versus me. Like that's why. I mean, even then, you still had rocks on Pharaoh. I wanted to limit hazards, which is why, like I said, I pulled that double, and thankfully it worked because you had Stall Rock and Spike.
Dude, I thought you were gonna run. Well, you did run Guts Timber, but you ran a Violet.
Yeah.
I figured you'd run Feline more.
I've been thinking about that, but the reason I ran again this one is because like so many threats, Mankey, Crandall, so many physical threats, Scraggy. So I just made it impish with a Violet, like still bulk up, but just impish so I can tank those hits because they were way, I don't know. Like I said, I was super paranoid about Primate or Mankey rather. I keep calling it to the point that I ran Rattled on Snubble because I didn't want to give it a Defiant boost.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you never actually sent out Snubble in the match, right?
No, I was hoping if you brought out Scraggy versus Wingle and you went for knockoff, I would go Snubble and get this +1 Rattled boost and try and do something from there.
Yeah, dude, what's insane is Scar Frillish with Water Spout. That is some serious damage.
No, dude, when you brought it out and I like got my attack off before, I was like, is this guy Scarf Water Spout?
Yeah, I mean, it is just almost Oko's everything. I mean, during my mocks, I mean, people were just like sending in things that were dropping left and right. I was like, this is nasty.
No, especially with the hazard support that you had, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, just didn't go in my favor today by any means, but it was a good game, fun match.
No, it definitely was. It was really fun, dude. That head smash did so much damage. I was like, am I dying through Intimidate? Like I made it. It was max defense, max HP Shinx.
Wow.
Am I dying? It literally got like 5 HP. So it was, like I said, really a really fun game. How come you didn't bring Piggypack, by the way?
I felt like I couldn't fit him in the team. Honestly, like Cranidos was a last minute addition, and I was trying to switch between. Actually, I was going to bring Paris, and just try to spore you to death. But I ended up not doing that. Switched out Paris at the last minute for Cranidos. But when I was switching, I was thinking between Cranidos and Piggypack. But I just went with Cranidos because I mean it's so much power.
Yeah, it's strong as hell.
It's just ridiculous. 125 base attack. It's stupid.
No, it's a baby too. It's like it's crazy. No, dude, I really thought it was Scarf or like choiced in some sort of way. And had you been Life Orb or anything, I would have just dropped turn 1.
Yeah, you would have, and it's unfortunate I didn't run that because that'd have been nice to see you drop. But oh well.
I get Sash though because it's a guaranteed live and then pretty much a guaranteed KO on everything bar. Like I don't even know how much you do to Timber. I think you do a ton with sheer force boosters and headbutt.
Yeah, quite a bit. quite a bit, and that was my thought process, is that you had me intimidated, so I thought that you might go into Timber and just like mock punch and kill me.
Yeah, no. I mean, had I been still at 5 HP, Zenhebo was your best play there for sure.
Yeah.
It was yeah. That
So-
berry juice. It was supposed to be a violet too, but I went back and forth because I realized I had 3 violets, and you know the rules of this league. We
Right.
can't go back and forth, but yeah, it was basically just a pivot. Supposed to be there for like Pika Pack and your physical mons like Scraggy and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was.
Dude, if I would ever burn you with Timber, it just like runs through my team. Like I was so scared. Like I thought that you were gonna run Flame Orb, like I said before.
Yeah, or like
and
Facade or something.
Facade, exactly. Mock Punch, Drain Punch, whatever. And I mean, even Knockoff. I mean, it just destroyed my team. Like that's what gave me the most problem. My mocks was Timber Guts, and it just destroyed my life.
No, I get it. Definitely something. I don't know. It was something I was looking at. But like I said, I just didn't want to get blown back by your physical attackers. Like, that's why again, Scarf Diglett. I brought that. This is the second time I brought Scarf Diglett, but I brought it because like Mankeys too. It's like just this threat. They're all just threats, and I just thought it'd be good for revenging and whatnot.
Oh, absolutely. And the fact that you can just trap me. Oh, Diglett's scary.
Diglett is really scary. That's why it's my favorite. One of my favorite little mons. But yeah, dude, it was a really fun game. Do you have anything else to say to the viewers?
No, not at all. It was a great match. I'm excited we got to play, and good luck on the rest of the season, man.
Thank you, man. I very much enjoyed it myself, and you too, bro. Enjoy the rest of it. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Check out his channel. Like I said, his link will be down below. You can see his side as well as his week 1 battle. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.
Peace.